Welcome again. I can see that the government officers are promoting peace. Let's just listen to this video.
Which erupted in June last year during protest against the controversial finance bill may have peeled back the veil on the Kenya Kwanza administration, casting doubt on its popularity ahead of the 2027 general election. The opposition has since coined the rallying cry, "One term," a phrase that is rapidly gaining traction both locally and abroad whenever they hold public engagements. And as the countdown to the 2027 continues, signs are beginning to show that even within President William Ruto's inner circle, both in parliament and the executive, concern is growing. The urgency for a game plan to secure Ruto a second term is becoming more visible. And whether by coincidence or design, the president's allies seem to be dropping the mask.
Si maneno ya His Excellency the President, sisi maneno yetu ni mafupi tu. Tunasema tu two term. Ama kuna maneno ingine? Two term. Sio? Si tunangojea tu debe iletwe hata kama hatutakuwa na votes tutamuibia. Hiyo si siri.
Wajir women representative Fatuma Jiho is the latest Kenya Kwanza ally to make a stunning revelation suggesting that by any means necessary, President Ruto will be re-elected.
Uzi yenu mnatuambia sijui one term ya nani? Nani alikuambia sisi ndio tutakaa one term? Kibaki hakukaa one term, Uhuru hakukaa one term. Sisi umeona wakati imetufikia ndio sisi ni washezi tukae one term. Tunapiga term mbili. Fululizo.
Waruke juu, waende chini, waende kando, hakuna penye Ruto anaenda. Ama ni aje? Si mnajua wale wanajifanya, wanafikirianga lazima wao tu ndio waongoze nchi.
Wewe ni rais wa Kenya uliyechaguliwa kamili. Na hakuna rais nusu-nusu. Kalia hiyo kiti vizuri. Second term utaingia. Second term utaingia rais kama stima.
In response, opposition leaders are already sounding the alarm.
Wewe unatuambia tungoje 2027 na marafiki zako wanatuambia mnapanga kuiba 2027. Saa hii tuko na IEBC. Mimi kama wakili najua sheria iruhusu mtu kuhujumu matokeo ya uchaguzi kama mtu ametangaza wazi kwamba anataka kuiba kura. Hawa jamaa Ethekon na ndugu zake wengine wameingia IEBC juzi. Waite hawa wabunge ambao wanasema wataiba kura kwa ajili ya William Ruto waweze kujibu haya maneno.
Hatuwezi badilisha Kenya kwa kufanya ile tulifanya jana. Change begins with you. If we desire a better Kenya, we have to look for better leadership. Not leadership that resembles the leadership that is there. Not leadership ambayo itawateka nyara, itawaua na itapora pesa yenu. We are looking for transformation.
The opposition had already raised questions on the composition of the IEBC commissioners even before they were sworn in Friday last week, claiming that the president and ODM leader Raila Odinga had an upper hand in deciding who will serve as an IEBC commissioner and oversee the 2027 general election. Adding fuel to the fire, the immediate former economic advisor to President Ruto, Moses Kuria, posted on social media that the country might not even hold an election in 2027, hinting at a consensus arrangement to avoid a 2027-style crisis.
We cannot hand over to people hawana mpango. Ati mpango yao Ruto must go. Sasa Ruto must go itakusaidia na nini?
Sisi ndio tunajua kwamba manufacture rais akae 24. So wakicheza hata tunasambia wewe rais endelea kidogo.
This week marks the first for the newly sworn-in IEBC commissioners, and as they take on the monumental task of rebuilding the electoral body's battered credibility and regaining public trust, all eyes will be on the 4 men and 3 women expected to deliver a free, fair and credible election where the people's will be respected. Chris Dairu, KTN, Nairobi.
And speaking of 2027, as the...
You know, when you see this kind of leaders, there's one thing I feel like Kenya Kwanza supporters and leaders are lacking. Umeisikia watu wamekosa nyota ya kuwa leader. I feel like Kenya Kwanza politicians are lacking hiyo nyota. We don't understand what is to be a good leader is. Yes, we have a Wamunyoro team that has its own issues. But I feel like Kenya Kwanza is the first government I'm experiencing that is experiencing a problem with the verbal diarrhea and lack of common sense when it comes to communicating and understanding when to say and when not to say something. I don't know why the DC is seated there not even summoning a woman like this. She says very well. And when you see like 3 or 4 people from the government say that they will steal votes, and you think this is a joke. No, this looks like a very clear narrative in the kitchen cabinet of this government. It's not an accident that everyone is mentioning about stealing votes. No, I don't believe in this. When it's repeated more than 3 times, just know this is true. It's not an accident. Intended, well intended. Let me know when you think about this in the comment section. I'm your host James. To the next video.